Greetings to all my dear people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. And of course, the time that you will watch this video. How are you? How am I? Of course, I'm good as you can see. And I thank God for this beautiful moment. To you that is new here, welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing to Mary TV and becoming part of this beautiful and amazing family. My returning subscribers, you are the best. What would I do without you? Just know your like, your view, your comment, everything nice and good that you do for this channel is never taken for granted. It's because of you that Mary TV is where it is. Just imagine without an audience, what would I do? My moderators, those that have joined my membership, those that do super chat me, asante sana. Guys, I'm so much indebted to you people. Please keep on bringing in your suggestions. How can we make this place to be better? Give me your suggestions, give me your corrections. Of course, I am a willing learner. So guys, today I'm in a different place. As you can see, my background is different. I came to this town. It's my favorite place. I like being here. And I came along with my children. So we are going to do a lot of content here. And I'll be posting in my other channel. So kindly support me by watching. So support me by watching my content. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and do everything that you can do to ensure that this channel keeps on growing. My people, hey, I've never heard of such a group of people that are so much into a family's affair that anything that is done on these streets, they have to come out and criticize the Maro's family. Do you understand? And don't get me wrong, by the way. There's something that I have always said. Maro and the entire family, they are human beings, and of course they have to make mistakes. Therefore, why do you even expect them to behave like they're perfect? Like, they can't. They can't. That is the truth of the matter, whether you like it or not. Okay, Congrats dad came out and gifted Rocio a piece of land. Hey. People on the streets are running helter-skelter, left and right, calling out on this being, for the camera. According to them, Rocio was not given any piece of land. And I'm asking myself, guys, you don't stay in Nyabohanse. You're not part of this family. How do you know what happens in the family? Like how? If they came out and Congrats dad said he's gifting Rocio the piece of land, why do you feel otherwise? Why? That is the biggest question. Why do you feel otherwise? If you think this is a prank, or if you think they're scamming people as you would want to say, why don't you come out and do the same thing? You are able to do that. You can even go and stand on someone's piece of land and say, surprise, I've bought a piece of land. Do you understand? So that you can also, be equal to what you are alleging. Why would you feel they would never give Rocio a piece of land? And you cannot compare Rocio to any other woman that Maro has had with. Do you understand? All those women were girlfriends. Do you understand? Maro and Rocio, they have a special connection. There's baby Maisha between them. Therefore, Rocio is not your average girlfriend. Don't come here and tell me they are not legally married. I know they are not legally married. But the place and the position that Rocio holds in this family is critical and very, very crucial. Do you understand? So let's start by listening to our first receipt from this lady from Bungoma.
The chicken laid an egg and it was making too much noise. Who was uprooting my flowers? Who is uprooting? Oh, you come here, you go there, you come here. Hey, commanding, making too much noise. Oh, you can see my construction site. Who is stepping in? Who is that? Who is... Yeah. I was like, guys, hey, drama. We all know that they had ran away from the village meeting. The village meeting that was held, and even the father was threatening in that same village.
Carrot, can you leave Dimwango alone? Leave Dimwango alone. Dimwango is not your age mate. Can you come and fight with your age mates like Mary TV? Can you leave Dimwango alone? Dimwango has all the rights to go to her construction site and question and ask for answers. She can equally demand for answers. Look at you. You are calling her a chicken that has laid one egg, or making noise in the whole village. What do you want her to do? If she finds things are not the way they're supposed to be, why can't she ask? What is your problem, Carrot? What is your problem? Can you let Dimwango be? Look at her saying Dimwango and Maro ran away from the village meeting. Like, seriously? Are you okay? Who told you they were summoned to that meeting? The only person that was invited to the meeting was Congrats Dad. So let me tell you so that you know, before you open your mouth, have facts. The only person that was invited in this meeting was Congrats Dad. Not Mara, not Dimwango. So let's keep on listening to this wahala.
That he will be running over the people who will be blocking the road. That's what he said in that meeting. I was listening from the village people who were actually taking those videos. They were spoken in Swahili, but what I got from what they said is that he came in that village when that road was passable, right? And he didn't know who opened that road, and he don't want even to know. The road has been there for a very long time. And so for that reason, he will continue using that road. Whether it belongs to someone or not, he will continue using that road. And he said, if someone comes and block that road, and I'm passing with a lorry full of stones, full of sand, full of whatever, I will run on top of them. Because there was a time a lady was blocking that road, and I told my driver to run over her. That's what he was saying in that meeting.
In fact, Carrot, you don't have anything to tell us, eh? Maro bought a, road. Bought his own road. This is in the past. This is past tense. What I want the naysayers to do is to sit down and watch this space. Dimwango's construction will keep on going. They don't need to go through the road that was blocked. But the materials will get there. Do you understand? The materials will get there. So if you come across any naysayer on these streets, let them know Dimwango's construction will never stop. It will keep on going on. No matter what they do, they're gonna block the road, the personal roads, or the panya routes as we call them here in Kenya, but the construction will go on. So the earlier the better. Can you understand that? We are past talking about roads. We are done. Tell us something else. Tell us something new, Carrot. Something new. We are tired of you guys every time talking about roads and roads and roads. As if in that village where you were brought up, you guys did not have personal roads, yet people are allowed to go through. What are you trying to say, actually? It is just the hatred that these people have towards Maro's family, that they are now feeling so happy because that guy blocked the road. But did he block the construction? The construction is still on. So let's listen to this girl.
Piece of land. Did I see Rocio being gifted a piece of land? That piece of land, I had all the time to talk about it yesterday. But when I've said...
Yes, she was gifted a piece of land by her father-in-law. Let me tell you something, guys. You remember back then when Rocio would say Maro's mother, Maro's father, the naysayers were the first people to come out and attack her. What would they say? They would say, why can't she not call her in-laws? They are now twisting the story. As usual, that is what they are doing. They are twisting everything. Guys, can someone tell this lady from Bungoma, Rocio was gifted a piece of land by her father-in-law, Mr. Ondari himself. Look at you. Have you ever been gifted a piece of land by your father-in-law? Oh my God.
Piece of land. Did I see Rocio being gifted a piece of land? That piece of land, I had all the time to talk about it yesterday. But you know what? Yes. Scammers and beggars and thieves all together in the same village. Crazy, isn't it? Yes. The piece of land that was gifted. Why will they wait for Rocio to threaten them that she wants to leave to go to Argentina for them to bring the piece of land and gift to her without any paperwork. Why? Why would they convince Mr. Pangaman to come on camera and say, oh, I'm gifting Rocio this? Why will they do that? Without any paperwork, like without demarcation, without nothing. You have been gifted a piece of land and you don't know even the measurements of that piece of land to start with, leave alone even the paperwork. Okay, let's forget the paperwork doesn't exist because it has never existed. Okay? It has never existed. Even demarcating the land to know this is the boundary of this piece of land from that corner.
Now, guys, let's gather here and reason this out together. Yes, Rocio was given a piece of land, rather gifted by Mr. Ondari. Do you understand? We were not shown anything to do with the demarcation or whatever. But what I choose to believe in is as follows. Whatever they did behind the cameras, we were not there. We don't know. We did not see. Do you understand? Because we were not there. Now, Carrot and your gullible audience, what makes you think Rocio does not understand the measurement of the piece of land? What makes you think this is a scam? What makes you think this is meant for the camera? Actually, what do you think about this matter? What makes you think that everything is just meant for the camera? Oh, why did they wait until Rocio threatened them? She will run away with baby Maisha. Why are they now giving her a piece of land? Oh, I don't know what and what and what. My people, these people are so crazy and obsessed with Maro. In that, they dream about Maro. In fact, this lady Carrot cannot sleep without thinking about Maro. Hey, come out and tell me otherwise. Why would you be so much into a person's affair? Every time Maro, oh Rocio, I don't know what and what. Like seriously? And then she has the audacity to compare Rocio to this other lady. So let's listen to her for a minute.
Leave alone even the paperwork. Okay, let's forget the paperwork. Actually becoming too dramatic on how her trees were. He doesn't even understand how big it is. It's in the middle of the noise, but I'm glad to see you, Carol. Thank you so much, Venus Adventures. Asante sana. So guys, I just want to do a quick one because I'm really rushing with my time. I should have. Yes, they are. They're still screaming for all out like, I've just given my money to construct the road. Oh, Rocio, the one who constructed the road. She should start now constructing houses. Because people are helping. People are sending money. These people, they know how to beg very well. They can even scam if they want to. Why can't I give them pieces of lands so that they can construct more and construct more? Let's go out there. Let's start posing out. I've been gifted a piece of land without papers for that instance. Hey, guys, while I was away, the chicken that laid the egg was screaming. Okay, for those who are joining in right now, we've been cut. She was also thrown out of the villa. Yes, she must have been thrown.
So my people, I don't know what this lady actually wants from Bungoma. What is your problem, Carrot? You can come out and tell us. Maybe you need Mr. Ondari to gift you a piece of land. That is why you are into this. That is why you are complaining. That is why you feel they are not being honest. As if you are part of the family. Don't come here and tell me am I part of the family. Of course I know I am not. I'm not, but let me tell you something, guys. These naysayers, they have what we call a habit. Their habit is to wake up and watch and listen. What did Maro do? What did their dad do? What did Congrats mom say? What is Dimongo doing? And then they come out and start talking about it. Every day opposing anything that this family brings out. Do you understand? And for them, they have said it so many times. Negativity sells. Now she's saying because Rochelle has been given the piece of land, she needs to construct. Who the hell are you to tell her when to begin her construction? That is if she wants. Remember, Mr. Ondari told her the land is hers. She can do with it anything that she wants. Do you understand? So who are you? Who are you to come and tell her to construct? You think everyone wants to construct? Don't you see she has a massive villa? What is it? On other news, guys, there's this boy that was caught in Maro's villa. The boy stole. It was captured in the CCTV camera. So before I give you my opinion, let's listen to this lady.
Those people, they're all placed there by the government. But the boys with the cameras, they've decided to be doing things the way they want. And so the people that are left to be donating to that village, and things will be done even without the chief knowing what is happening. The boys will take over. They'll never even want to ask for permissions for doing other things. And I think they were talking about that road issue. When the same Marwa and Mama Mat met the sister, they were saying, people deserve second chances. Murimi, you can steal again. You stolen our stones? Murimi, you can't steal again, Murimi. People deserve second chances, Even reactors, they deserved a second chances. And reactors were given a second chance. That is why we are still around. Reactors.
In fact, guys, I'm tired of listening to this crazy lady. Let me tell you guys, yes, this boy stole from the villa. Do you understand? And this boy was caught on camera. Who doesn't know that? We did watch. My opinion is this. The boy being a minor, what Maro would have done, they would not have brought his face on camera. Do you understand? Of course, I'm a teacher, and I know what it means when it comes to such matters. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. What you would have done, you would have covered the face of the boy for his own protection. Do you understand? But he has all the rights to come out and talk about it and lament about what the boy has done. And all these other people that are always at the villa, and especially those people that have gone against him. But bringing the face of the minor on camera and, using it, that's not okay. Unless he was given consent. Do you understand? Like, you cannot randomly pick my child and place them, or let me say my children, and place them on camera unless I've given you consent. Do you understand? So that is my take. But him talking about the thief, there's no problem with that. Do you understand? So these naysayers that are coming out to call on Maro for bringing the face of the boy on camera, what are they doing? Look at their thumbnail. They are still using the same face of the boy. Therefore, they are not better. They are not better. If they really care and they're truthful, then they shouldn't have used the face of the boy on camera. This is a minor, that can be talked to, a minor that can be guided so that they can reform. Do you understand? We have a saying in Swahili that talks about, correcting a child when they're still young, so that as they grow up, they remember your teaching. Actually, it is still in the Bible. Do you understand? But once a child has maybe hit teenagehood, a child is at 18 years, sometimes 20 years, it will be hard for you to correct their behaviors. Therefore, they're not better. They should not have used the face of the boy. So I wanna read some of the comments that are here. These are comments that were dropped in Maro's video. Please consider removing that minor's face from the internet. This thing will follow him forever. He is 100% wrong in his actions and deserves some form of punishment. He's an orphan, and that alone usually carries traumas of abandonment and rejection. Village children with parents struggle so much. Imagine what happens to the orphans. He needs love, guidance, protection, and structure. You can impact this orphan's life in a positive way. Do not harm him. you know, eternally for content. And there were so many comments of this nature. And I agree. This is a minor that should be protected, and if they are to be punished, let the punishment, or rather, let me use the word reinforcement. If we have to have some form of reinforcement, let the reinforcement be in the positive so that the minor can change their behavior. Do you get what I'm telling you? And then there are people that did advise Marwa not to show his security setup. You know, when you do that, if I'm a thief and I want to come to your home, I'll avoid, you know, those places that have CCTV cameras. That is how it works. Do you understand? And that is why you'll realize, I don't know whether you've ever heard of this. Most people's homes that are usually invaded by robbers, they usually have an insider. And it is the insider that usually directs them on where cameras, the CCTV cameras are placed, so that they know how to avoid. Do you understand? And therefore, he shouldn't be showing people the security setup in his villa. That should just be private for him and the family. Okay. And of course, I don't support matters to do with theft. It's not okay, it's not acceptable, but we can do it better as adults. That is my point. If you get it, you get it. If you don't get it, you don't get it. Have you liked the video up to this point? That's my take, guys. I don't know what you think about this matter to do with the minor. Drop your opinion here. Do you understand? Drop your honest opinion and let's have a conversation around the minor. How best do you think this matter would have been handled? Do you think it was fair for the boy to be exposed on camera? Remember, this is an international platform and this is a child that can be guided. What are your thoughts towards this matter? Okay, so I'll be waiting to listen to you people on your thoughts. Don't forget, by the way, to like the video. It's free of charge. What are you waiting for? Have you subscribed to this channel? Consider doing that. Guys, I know there are some people that are always here watching at the periphery, but they have never considered subscribing. Please consider doing so. It's free of charge. No hidden charges. If you also feel like joining my membership, you can check on the parts that are pocket friendly and support my work. Thank you so much and goodbye for now.